What's up, guys? I am. I have appeared. We have very goober,
Hello.
and we also have Rickroll.
I've never
Hello.
roll. Also, by the way, this face right here is actually glasses.
Hmm.
Bro, we're not even sleeping.
Yeah, we're not sleeping. We're awake.
We're not sleeping, buddy.
It's time to do some
We're
coding. It's
staying.
time for me for my computer to fucking suffer again from fucking Bodhi mods.
Oh no! Also, do not say that I owe you a new computer. The flippin' understanding and learning Baldy mod does that.
And you kind of still do.
Well, I'm gonna stream
Mm,
tomorrow.
okay. Well, anyways, let's see if I can find some new number mods that contains no viruses.
I
Wait,
got 104. Nice.
Pixel Heart, I want
Hey,
you.
did he find the thumbnail? Did you see the thumbnail in the post?
I want us to get along great, especially you, Pixel Heart.
You said what?
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
Like, I want both of us to get to know each other that well.
Okay.
Like, I'm saying that. I. Never mind. Willow.
It's true.
Don't.
Yep, he hates being sleep deprived.
Oh, Willow. Don't even
How
think
about some
about it.
Friday Night Funkin'?
Willow. Don't even think about it. With the Rick roll. Don't even think about it.
What do you mean, don't think about it? That's Pixel's thing.
Well, I'm talking about you because you repeat the same old timer on me.
You know what? You guys both deserve a punishment.
What did
I
I do?
didn't do any Rickrolling yet.
What did I do, Willow?
You're accusing me.
Why the
You're
fuck you give me
accusing
that?
me.
I can swear when I want, okay?
Don't you dare.
Well,
Oh
I
yeah.
hope. I'm glad y'all like me. Seriously, though.
Okay, I'm gonna install a Friday Night Funkin' mod that has to do with BFDI.
Yep, I'm sure me and Pixel Heart will get along just fine.
This is the
It's my
battle for
fucking name back.
Dreamland.
What the heck was?
No.
What the heck was that scream for?
This is the battle for Dream Island.
Classic Willow. Twinkle, twinkle.
That's copyright.
What? I'm not even putting music on. Read around the rosy.
Let me install Friday Night Funkin' real quick.
Okay, I can never. I cannot hurt my feelings forever. They don't know that.
Hey Willow,
Yes.
what would you imagine like Friday Night Funkin' SOS? How do you think that would be?
I hope it
I
didn't.
have no idea.
Well, I hope it doesn't get banned. I also mentioned you on a post.
I did. I'm already starting to like get the background.
Oh.
You could see me.
Look at this.
Hello.
Hello.
Mystery person.
Yep, the Joel is back. Hey, Joel's back.
Do you all know Learning with Pibby by any chance?
I think so.
Oh, are you talking about that mod?
No, it's something different. I heard someone actually making like an animated series about it.
I want to help.
It's like they're actually making it like I don't know if like it's a full series or it's an episodes because they even remade almost everything. It's like they copied of Adult Swim but better.
I want to help y'all.
Anyways, this is almost done.
FNF is Q.
All right, the
Buddy.
game.
Sometimes I get jealous of worrying people will abandon me just like Book. Like, that's kind of like me. That's totally my personality. That
All right,
sometimes
okay, Willow. The FNF thing is done.
I am worried y'all are gonna abandon me.
No, we won't.
Okay, good.
How many days now? My parents went to
I
a
swear
comedy
to
show.
God, I feel like there's a fly in my room.
Feel like there's a fly in your room? How come do you think?
Oh my God, I just found a video.
Oh my God, I love these. Do y'all know Teapot 2020 by chance?
I do. I gotta say it's a pretty good episode.
I really know Teapot. Like Teapot, just Teapot turned into like a funny, like
Should
a
I
funny
turn off?
object show.
Should I turn off?
Whoa,
To like an
everyone.
emotional object show.
Yeah.
Should I turn off the flashing lights?
Yes.
Yeah. Teapot turned into like an emotional object show because of one. Yeah. You know, like one without a billion. Yeah, it's all one spot.
I'll need to go to settings so I can do keybind.
Guys.
Freaky on a Friday night, yeah.
One versus one.
Ears.
He plays very different.
Oh yeah, I've seen this before. Outside the sun.
What?
It's outside the sun.
Hey Willow, look at this.
Outside the numbers.
Look at what?
Guys.
2, 1, go.
Happy Valentine's Day.
This card be like
That's how I act.
one gets the Uno boost card. Yes, I like how the numbers are like that. I like how
Yeah. Because I don't want y'all to forget.
What? Where? I can solve this! I can! Just let me go already! Guys! Someone
The numbers. Really even 10 and 5, 6 are watching.
Oh, hi, Price Tag.
Price tag, hi.
Welcome, Price Tag.
And we don't get nothing.
41. 41 memes.
What's the point anymore?
Hold
I
on.
give up.
I have to unlock this.
I give up. I can't do this anymore. What's the point of me making videos, even they're sloppy and crappy?
My name is Backpack.
Like, no one ever understands me. I don't want to end up being a selfish person. I never want to be like that. Never.
Imagine this Baldi's basics with algebraians.
Why?
I don't know.
Why am I just myself, and why can't I just be like everyone? I want to fit in. I'm tired of being treated like I'm being garbage. But I can't make any animation because I don't know how. I don't know how. Thank you, Price Tag. But I can't make animations. I can't. I don't know how. That's why I make plush content instead, because I don't know how.
People love plush content. Like they want to get them in real life.
Well, I was treated bad.
Yeah, well, I just got, like a few subscribers. Like, yeah, I just got a few subscribers.
Oh my god, I just said A, and then he just said A is for Apple.
Guys,
Oh my god.
I can't believe this because I got 51 subscribers.
And I wish everyone could stop treating me like crap.
Hey, everyone. I got good news.
I know, but it's just
Wait,
everyone
are you referencing what I think you are referencing?
Everyone, I think I just got good news. I just got
Well, you know
51
what?
subscribers.
I can't say it. You know, every
I
time.
got 51 subscribers.
Oh, but
I knew it. B is for bull.
you know what? I can't do it anymore. I feel like I should quit making plush videos. I think I should quit.
A is for Apple. Apple. B is for
No one's ever gonna listen when I want to say. No one's gonna listen.
The A is for object show reference. Like, I guess for like it is an object show, like where the letter A and the beats is for no reason.
Why does my life have to be so hard for me? I just want to fit in. Without people making disagreements out of me.
I still kind of like your channel, Willow. I appreciate your channel, Willow. I like your channel.
Him?
I don't like your channel.
Thanks.
You know what? I think I will. You know, guys, I don't think I will never, ever stop trying. I just want people to like me, who I am. and I'm sure nobody will give me some. Maybe I should quit making plush videos a little bit
Dash knows your
because I feel like I'm being replaced. No one cares.
A is for apple.
Willow.
Apple.
Willow.
B is
This
for
is-
bull.
Willow,
Yeah.
I hope you have a great time without. I hope you have a great time without me. Okay, without me, ruin your life.
Why?
Because I don't make anything perfect. I just mess up everything.
No, you don't.
Well, you know what? I think I'll turn old. I don't think I belong here. What's the point of me being here? I'm very depressed
You
here.
guys were friends.
Oh, but I'm very depressed.
That's supposed to be.
Well,
And it looked pretty scary. Welcome to Mom's Basics in Education and Learning. That's me. Well, this
do
looks
y'all
the
want me to
same.
quit?
They did say I needed to put it in a
No.
smaller resolution, so it looks a little different than usual. Sorry about
I'm
that.
sorry if I'm
Hoping you
saying this,
downloaded
but
the
I'm
right
just gonna say
one.
bad
Last
things about
game movie.
myself.
Baldy?
Like, one,
Okay.
I can't
He
make
moved before,
animation.
right?
2,
I'm pretty
I
sure he
can't
moved before. Okay.
be normal.
Wait, I downloaded the right one. I
And
played some
3, I don't like how a goober I am. I don't like myself being a goober.
Willow, you got anything to do about this?
What do you mean? What the heck? I'm not mad, I'm just sad.
Oh my god, I forgot that that mod has copyright music. I forgot that is copyright music.
I hate copyright strikes.
No, copyright music. Don't turn on the audio until you.
The mic is rook.
Why do I even try?
Lower quality resolution.
Oh man, Jenkins.
He's not doing his job.
I wish someone would say something.
I'm assuming something's gonna happen eventually. 3 minus 9, -6.
Markiplier, and welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's, an indie horror game suggested and Mask. And I saw that Yamimas played it, and he said it was really, really
I'm a failure.
And I'm actually happy to the game because I know that screen.
That is a terrifying animatronic stare. Family pizzeria looking for a security guard to work the
No,
night.
Graham.
That is terrifying.
I just
Oh, what's wrong
All
with his
I want
face? Why does it look like that?
it's
Oh, this
just
is good.
people to
This
respect
is
who I am.
different. Okay, let's start it.
But at the end, I got
Doing
bullied.
here. I'm trying to.
26.
I don't like mean people. I don't like mean people. You know what? Have fun.
What?
I want y'all to have fun without me.
Why?
Because I'm not. I'm pretty intense.
What do you mean?
I mean, like, that everyone think I should die. Well, They said it about Harshy too, but that's just. Hang on, I'll be right back. Well, all I want to say is I don't want anyone to think I'm a joke. That's why I'm keep saying negative stuff to myself. Because how I act. Maybe I don't deserve appearing on more videos. That's what makes me feel left out and abandoned. Oh, thanks,
Price
Price
Tag
Tag.
said he loves you.
Oh, that means a lot to me, but I know I can be a screw up over the swear word video.
Get my baldy on.
I just want to be funny.
I'm gonna hide behind this plant. So this mod is called Bald OS.
It's like no one. It's like it's going
He's got
downhill.
no face.
Very
Yeah,
bad
I've
for
seen
me.
those.
Thanks for saying you love
Pricing
me,
is
Price Tag.
like, oh, is he still
I
there?
feel like that it's going downhill very easily with me because no one
God,
respects
the
me.
music. Dude,
Excuse me for 1 minute.
it's giving me chills. You're not supposed to be here. Is he walking? What? Baldy doesn't walk.
It's still -3.
Oh, he's not sliding, but they're not the Baldy I know.
Willow, I think Olivia's fine.
I respect you, Willow.
Willow.
I hate
Um,
everyone. I want respect from me. I wish. I don't want my life be hard anymore. I quit.
Willow, you don't need. Do you know anything to do?
Sorry, it's just how I feel, Price Tag. It's just mean people always say bad things about my live stream and they say bad things about me.
Well, just ignore them. Just block them. Keep going with what you're doing. Don't let ever people say anything about you.
Just block them, like.
Oh,
I respect
I'm not.
you, Willow.
Oh,
Willow, I
I'm not
respect
crying of
you.
you. I'm not
I
crying
kind
of
of
the.
respect you, but I kind of like his, like,
Well,
the
I'm not crying.
streams. I like his streams, but I kind of like them.
Oh, well, I'm not crying of you guys. I'm crying because of the mean people said about my live stream. They said bad things about me.
And
Yeah,
also,
because they just can't make good content.
I'll give it.
They want you to be jealous.
They're jealous of me. I don't like anyone being jealous of me or abandoned me.
It's because they can't make good content, okay?
Well, okay, that's why I wanted to quit because how frustrated people are if when they're mean to me. I feel like I should quit of that.
Don't let ever people say of what you can't do. It's what you can do.
Yeah, my life is so hard. Every hater shows up and they said, stop talking, and they told me to stop yiping. I just want to be funny.
And guess what? You tell them, shut up, get a life for once.
I can't say that. What if they say mean things back to me?
You block them in YouTube.
Mean people sucks.
They're the reason that we can't have good places or
What?
good people.
What?
Like, we can't have good people these days.
Yeah, and I saw how much you guys get bad and negative comments. I get a lot recently. They say bad things about my plushies, characters, the ones I kept doing.
Hey, but guess what? They don't have those plushies because they think they're cooler than you. But guess what? They're not cooler. You are.
Oh, well, they're jealous of my voice acting I can do for the characters. Look, I don't mean to make y'all frustrated how I cried recently. I'm really sorry. don't mean to make y'all frustrated. Ever. Ever.
I don't care, Microsoft.
I don't
Dude,
want to
what?
make. I don't want to make y'all frustrated because of me. That's why sometimes I join your streams because I want y'all to protect me from the mean people talk about bad things about me. I want y'all to protect me. Sorry, I cried. It's just I hate negative live stream chat.
Tell me who are these people, so I can literally comment the videos like your videos are trash. Get a life or something else, because I don't care what they say back to me, and tell them don't ever fucking insult my friend.
Ooh, okay. Wait, you care about me? I thought you
Yes,
didn't.
I always cared about you ever
Oh,
since I met you.
thank the goodness, because I don't want to talk too much about my plush videos. That's why I usually stop joining y'all all the darn time. Because no one really joins how I talk about my favorite stuff, but I won't talk about my videos anymore. Because I don't want to make y'all mad at me. And I don't know who those people are who say bad things about me. I don't know who they are. I just deleted live streams recently because how bad they are and mean. I'm just a kid. I don't know any better. Well, when I was like 7 years old, I always wanted to fit in. But when I live stream when I live stream before, people are saying like, "Stop yiping."
It's because they're 8-year-olds or like young children. They just want to insult you. They think they're the cool kids. Well, guess what? You're the way cooler kid.
Are you sure? Even I don't make animations sometimes?
Yes, you're still the cool kid.
Well, thanks for caring about me, dude. Thank you.
Guess what? Kids cry over nothing. It's all because it's brain rot. It's when it's like kids are always like that.
Oh.
For like they're acting, they're tough. But guess what?
What?
This is how they look like when they try to act tough. So let me get an image of.
Yeah, and they also forced me to play Minecraft even I don't want to. Or they also forced me to play Fortnite. I don't like Fortnite.
And guess what? They thought they could be this tough? Hell nah.
Well,
that ain't true.
Oh, well, thanks for caring about me.
No kid ever tries to bully you, ever.
Yeah, because one time I was in high school, this kid made fun of how my face looked. Yeah, they've been making fun of me a lot.
Hey, come on. Come on, man. God, I hate you.
It's going on YouTube.
You hate God. You hate God. He just said, God, I hate you. No.
Yeah, that's how he thinks he's trying to act tough.
That's what they say about me. They hate. Well, look, I'm sorry if I ever talk about my plush videos. I'm not trying to do that.
Your plush videos are cool, okay?
Aw.
I support you.
Thanks. Because I worked really hard on those videos, and I just want people to understand that I am not an idiot because they think I'm stupid.
Guess what?
What?
They're the idiot, not you.
Oh, okay. I just cried because I wanted to let my feelings out. I wanted to let it out. I was worried that y'all would be mad at me for how I feel. Because I'm feeling like right now I'm feeling really sad because how jerks people are.
I kind of like that drawing. It's not all the same drawing.
Oh.
I kind of respect all of you. Even I respect you, like, you know?
It's like
Aw.
this.
Kids crying from getting their brain rot stolen.
What happened?
What the? I hate Steal a Brain Rot. I really hate the game called Steal a Brain Rot.
Hold on,
no.
hold on.
it's
Maybe
all
stop
about
playing that.
stealing
Hold on, maybe
brain
stop
rots.
playing that for a second.
Bro, let
Maybe
me-
stop playing that for a second.
I get some guts. And that's why I
Maybe-
hate Steal a Brain Rot.
Can you pause that for a second? This is one of the kids.
I'm not recording you.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Why are you crying?
Dang.
What they stole?
Ranking kids crying from getting their brain rot stolen.
Dang.
That's
That
what
was-
they are.
That was crap messed up. Okay, let me show you this person that he said what is he watching right now? That's just me talking. Hang on, right there.
And you want to know something else?
Yeah.
And guess what? That kid also watches brain rot content. He's fucking brain rotted.
Well, I don't like brain rot. It stinks.
Yeah. I know.
Look. They forced me to play it.
Guess what? And you tell them to shut your mouth and get a life, get a job, get a family.
Oh, okay, I'll give it a try.
Maybe not yet. If there's another hater.
Yeah. I hate having negative comments. I hate that really much. It
They
ruins
usually happen to me since like last year. Before my channel was deleted. Before this alt had to come.
Dang.
Once I had a video that was good. But there was haters that, yo, your video's trash.
Whoa.
And they're like, yeah, let me see your videos again. You wanna know what it was?
Well, I'm sorry that happened to your channel, though. You know, can I... Wait, I can't tell you about my plush videos. No, I can't. That'll make you frustrated. Usually...
They use AI generated to make this crap.
La boo boo.
Ugh,
La
gross.
boo
Ew.
La boo boo.
Ugh.
I hate La boo boo. Won't La boo boo even end?
I think it's very inappropriate for... I don't know. To be honest, I don't know how to animate that much.
It's usually simple. There's always tutorials for you to animate.
Oh.
Like, what is something that you want to animate?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I always wanted to animate you guys sliding around the rainbow.
What is Floyd doing? It's Floyd gameplay.
Please, let me just say something. You know I want to animate Pixel Heart?
What?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Willow. I'll just...
Oh. Anyways, I wanted to animate you guys slide in the rainbow.
It's always this kind of tutorial. Have you ever wanted to do like something like walk cycle related?
Oh. Well, I hope you don't mind the animation once I learn how to do more of the computer program.
Oh, wait. A computer program? You mean an Adobe?
Yeah.
There's a tutorial for you to animate something like on Adobe.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
It's like for a playlist.
Oh, I'm gonna add you in it where you.
I'm Webster and I was an animator on BFB and am currently a Teapot animator. This tutorial will teach you how to draw your own legs, arms, eyes, mouths, and animate them just like in Teapot. Before we get started, make sure you have a good understanding of the basics of Adobe Animate. I've linked a playlist below of all my animation tutorials. You should definitely check those out first. When you start drawing for Teapot or BFB, a lot of people, including myself, use tablets, but I'm going to be using my mouse today to show you that you can use any tool to animate in the Teapot style. One thing that I do is I take an image of the character and I put it right next to the body that I'm about to use. Everybody has their own individual style, but everything should look relatively similar. I like this arm a lot, so we're going to take that, copy it with Control-C, and then paste it with Control-V, and then we're going to transform horizontally. There we go. The most important thing I'm going to leave you with today is how to draw and animate mouths like they do in BFB and Teapot. This style was coined by Satomi, the previous BFB and Teapot showrunner. So this is the real deal. So what I'm going to do is make the sad mouth, the sad M.
Oh.
And I'm going to press F8 and make this symbol. Leafy mouth, and I'm going to make this a graphic. I'm going to insert a blank keyframe, press onion skin so I can see the last mouth I made, and then I'm going to make the open mouth. I'm going to now make the O mouth. And for the last mouth, I'm going to make the closed T mouth. And now we have all the mouths that we need. You might be wondering, well, in BFB and Teapot, those mouths are really bouncy. How do they make them bounce? Well, that's really simple. We're going to select this, convert it to symbol, and make it a movie clip. Next, we're going to go into this, add a bunch of frames, and on the second frame, we're going to stretch it out. Whenever I select the M mouth, it'll always bounce. We'll do the same with all the other mouths. With the open mouth, on the first frame, it's going to be bigger and stretched out. And on the second frame, stretched wide instead of stretched out. So it'll look like this. Now we have the 4 mouths. Make sure that these mouths are set to play single frame, because if it loops, we're just going to get this. It's really important to make sure that everything is its own symbol on its own layer. When something isn't a symbol, you can't animate it because it comes up with this error. And when 2 things are on the same layer, it comes up with the same error and messes up the animation. So make sure everything is a symbol and make sure everything has its own layer. And now we're going to actually get into the animation. Step 1 in the animation process is the keyframes. These keyframes basically determine all of the poses that the character is going to be in. So this is pose 1, and we have a set of keyframes here. So I'm going to select all these frames and insert keyframe. I can also press F6 on my keyboard to insert keyframes as well. I'm going to skew these legs. I'm going to hold Alt while I do it so that they move like this. If you don't hold Alt on your keyboard, the legs will move like that. Next, I'm going to select the rest of the body, and I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to use my arrow keys to move Leafy. And then I'm going to duplicate this symbol. That way I can edit it without messing up this symbol. I'm going to draw blinking eyes. The thing about the BFB style and the Teapot style is that you always have to draw the new things that happen in the scene.
Yeah, it sure does, Pixel Heart.
So I'm going to duplicate this symbol. Now I want to make a new arm. So I'm going to duplicate this symbol, create this new layer. To make this easier, I can also press this button. So this arm simply becomes an outline and draw over it. I also want to make it so I can only see one of Leafy's eyes. So I'm going to bring everything over here. I'm going to select this and go to Properties and click this button. This button is the Swap Symbol button. I'm going to swap back to symbol 7. Now we're back to the open eyes. But I'm also going to duplicate this symbol and delete this eye. And there, now we have all of these keyframes.
Oh no, it's so sad to see Ice Cube gone.
Now, some people actually end their animation there. A lot of people animate with just keyframes. But if you want to go a step further, you can tween this animation. Tweening is creating the in-betweens of the animation. So, we would create a classic tween. That creates all of the in-betweens of the animation. Every single individual frame in this animation is the exact same amount apart. I, however, want it to get faster as Leafy goes down. So I would select an ease in. An ease in means that the first frames are really close together. There's such a minuscule difference between this frame and this frame. As we get closer to the final keyframe, it gets faster. I'm going to do the same thing here and create a classic tween with an ease in. Let's do cubic. So that means that the frames in the beginning are even closer together and the frames at the end have an even larger difference. Next, I'm going to put a keyframe here and I'm going to create the bounce back. Because Leafy had so much movement here, she will bounce back in the animation. So we'll just do a little tiny movement here. Bring the arms back down, bring the face back down, create a classic tween, and do an ease out.
Oh no.
Here, I'm going to do an ease in out. It eases in first where the frames start getting faster, and then they slow back down. Now we have a bit of an issue here because her face goes off her body. I'm going to create a set of keyframes here, and I'm going to duplicate this symbol, and just shrink that eye, and duplicate this symbol, and shrink this eyebrow. This will make it look more like her face is going around her body instead of off of it. There we go, and now we have this animation.
Oh no, it's so sad to see Ice Cube gone.
And now, finally, I'm going to show you how to lip sync. Now first, I'm going to explain to you a little bit about what each mouth does and its function. This closed teeth mouth actually functions as a lot of different things. It's a t sound, an s sound, a sh sound, ch sound, anything where your teeth are closed. Additionally, it's also an F mouth. The open mouth is for any ah sound, any e sound, anything like that. Your O mouth is for any oohs, any ohs, anything like that, any oohs. And your M mouth is for M's, B sounds, so buh, and any P sounds like puh. What you can do is you can go through every single keyframe and listen to what the sound is. So I'm going to insert a keyframe right here, and I hear an ah sound, so I'm going to put this ah mouth. We're slowly turning into an O, so here, I'm going to put an O mouth. Here, I can hear that the sound has stopped. So it's an N mouth, a little mm. I hear the start of an ah here. So we're going to put that. There. Now the animation is lip synced.
Oh no, it's so sad to see Ice Cube gone.
You might be wondering, hey, the mouths aren't bouncing. That's because the mouths are movie clips. See? And you actually cannot see a movie clip's animation outside of its symbol. What you're going to do is go to Control, Test Movie, in Animate, and it will export your animation how it will be visible when it's an MP4 or any type of video file type. As you can see in this animation, you can now see that her mouth is bouncing, which means our animation is officially done.
Wow.
Oh no, it's so sad to see Ice Cube gone.
In the description below, I've left a download link for the file that I actually used in this video, so you can check out the animation for yourself and understand more about how it was done. I hope this tutorial was helpful. If it was, feel free to like and subscribe, and if you really like...
Wow. Cool.
There's also a playlist too.
Oh.
Do you want to learn to animate like this?
Yeah, like only 8 videos.
It might take a long time for me to animate though.
Or like this?
There's like a faster, longer, and it's like a way faster version to do it.
Animating takes a lot of time, and it often feels like there's no escape from the hours and hours of work needed to animate even just a minute of your episode.
Or would you want to do it like how to animate like the Algebraians?
You can animate just like this. Or like this. Or even this.
Follow this tutorial and you'll be animating the numbers in no time. There are 3 key ways the Algebraians can be animated, and I'll be showing them today. I'm using a Huion tablet and Adobe Animate, but you can animate these numbers on an iPad, tablet of any sort, or just use your mouse like Yellow and Giru. One of the most popular ways to animate a number like 4 is to draw a new 4 for every single mouth they can use. So, if your 4 needs a closed mouth, a teeth mouth, an O mouth, an F mouth, and an open mouth, draw 5 different 4s with each of those mouths. I use the onion skin tool to see what my previous 4 looked like, and then I draw the mouth I need. An important thing to consider about 4 is that 4 is drawn just like the number. So their bottom nub has to be along this vertical line, and this nub has to sit along this horizontal line. 4 and X don't have to be super polished. I even turn down my smoothing options for maximum scraggliness. You can really see this in early BFB. 4 is like this really wacky, weird character, and they're drawn really weird to show that. Once these mouths are all drawn, you simply just lip sync 4 like you would a normal mouth layer using Frame Picker.
See, animating me as easy as pie. Try it yourself.
Why does 4 look so cute as that one?
Next way people choose to animate the Algebraians is simply pose to pose, just moving the mouth. Pose, and then we redraw X in this new pose. We'll add a few bounces here and there for extra movement, but this style is extremely simplistic and it's very fun because it focuses on the individual poses, which can be really creative. To spice it up, you can also choose to do this odd tween style mouth we often see in early BFB. I think it looks really funny and emphasizes 4 and X's character.
I love animating X, which is me.
Finally, the way 2 is often animated is in a fully tween style where all of the limbs, facial features, and the body are separated on separate layers and are symbols that can be moved around in tween. For drawing 2, it's important to remember that 2 is also shaped just like the number 2. In fact, you can just draw 2 with the line tool and make it super thick, and you basically have the shape you need. You can just trace over that. This style is very smooth and usually feels the most normal, which separates 2 from 4 and X, who tend to be drawn a bit more scraggly and animated goofier. 2 is refined. We have a lot of different nice looking hands and arms, and his eye movements are super smooth. This style is eerily similar to how BFDI contestants were animated in the asset style, so basically just recreate that with tweens and symbols and keyframes and you're good.
And that's how it's done. And also subscribe, please.
The most important thing to remember, though, is that you should never feel the need to copy anyone, because the best part about the Algebraians is that they show everybody's unique drawing and stylistic capabilities. If this tutorial helped, that's awesome. I've left the FLA in the description so you can download it and see exactly what I've done. But again, the most important thing is finding your own style and doing it the way you like to do it. Thank you so much for watching.
Cool.
There's also how to animate like BFDIA and an animated sanity.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name
Stupid
on
ads.
it just by thinking about it.
Wow, this taught me a lot.
You want, the entire playlist though?
The playlist? Sure.
Okay, private chat.
I gotta leave because I'm gonna record the video, okay?
Okay.
I can't.
Oh, okay.
Animating takes a lot of time, and it often feels like there's no escape from the hours and hours of work needed to animate even just a minute of your episode. I'm Webster Epps, a BFDI and an Anime Insanity animator. I animate minutes upon minutes each week for other shows and my own. To do so, I had to come up with strategies to animate quicker, longer, and more effectively.
Who's the other one? Willow, add yourself back.
Yeah. Well, thank you for showing me your kindness. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
I'm just glad you understand how people have been treating me.
Occasionally, averaging over 20 seconds per hour. In this video, I'm going to teach you my strategies for animating faster, longer, and smarter. I'll be using Adobe Animate to demonstrate. Before we get started though, I'd like to say that animation needs balance. There were times my only goal was to be faster, but I sacrificed creativity, quality, and enjoyment. So feel free to take any of these tips and adjust them to fit your needs. Let's get into them. Tip 1. Keyboard shortcuts. Keyboard shortcuts are lifesavers. Keyboard shortcuts cut time by taking an action that might take a few mouse clicks and replacing that with one keyboard click. For example, to add tweens, I used to highlight my timeline, right-click, and click Add Classic Tween. Instead, I went to Edit, scrolled down to Keyboard Shortcuts, typed in Classic Tween, and added the keyboard shortcut F9. Now, all I have to do is highlight the timeline and press F9. I've done this with Add Classic Tween, Add Shape Tween, Flip Horizontal, Flip Vertical, Swap Symbol, Create Symbol, Duplicate Symbol, Split Audio, Remove Keyframe, Remove Frames, and a myriad of other activities that I perform so often that removing the 1 to 3 seconds that action would usually take adds up and saves me hours and hours by the time an episode is complete. You can choose whatever keys you'd like for each action, and it only takes a few hours to get used to the shortcuts. I'd recommend adding your shortcuts over time so that you don't overwhelm yourself with memorizing 20 plus shortcuts at the same time. Tip 2. Avoid multitasking. Regardless of what anyone says, the human brain does not do well with multitasking. Every time we change tasks, our brain has to forget the rules of one task and remember the rules, movements, and ideas associated with the new task. When I was younger, I would set up a shot, animate the characters in the shot, lip sync them, and then move on to the next shot. The problem with this is that I've just performed 3 separate tasks. Setting up a shot, which involves the rules of framing and composition, animation, which involves posing and tweening, and lip syncing, which involves translating the audio to its corresponding mouth. Even though these tasks are all related and all done on the same program, it still disrupts the flow as I switch from one task to a whole new task with a whole different set of rules. That's why when I animate, I choose the amount of time I'd like to animate that day, say 30 seconds, and set up every single shot in that 30-second increment. I stay focused on shot composition, layout, and framing without breaking concentration on this specific task. Then I move on to posing every character, setting up their individual poses until I've reached the 30-second mark. Then I do all the tweening, and then I do all the lip syncing. This allows me to stay concentrated on the task at hand. When I'm animating, I'm only thinking about animating. I don't have to switch gears, which breaks flow. This allows you to enter a better flow state. Whoa. This stops you from getting distracted because your brain never has time to pause, and it saves you a lot of time clicking in and out of symbols. Tip 3. Learn how to move on. Has this ever happened to you? You've just finished animating a movement. However, something is wrong with it. You can't quite pinpoint it, but you don't like what you see, so you play it over and over again. You go in, tinker with it, move a few frames, adjust, but after all that, you still can't stop playing the movement over and over again. It feels like quicksand, and it's so easy to lose motivation when you come to this grinding halt. If you've ever taken a physics course, you know that objects in motion stay in motion, and objects at rest stay at rest. Stopping what you're doing to replay a movement over and over again makes it harder for you to start again because objects at rest like to stay at rest. What I recommend for moments like this is to move on. This is a tough skill to master because as animators, we want our scenes to look as good as possible and we like to solve our own problems. However, the longer we spend on one movement playing it over and over again, the less flow we have in our work.
Crazy how you crashed out.
An object in motion stays in motion, so it's really important to keep working. Instead of obsessing over 1 or 2 movements, write down whatever it is that's bothering you and save it for later. I usually like to take my notes and bring them to a friend who's a better animator than I am, as they usually have the answer and can explain it to me. Never be afraid to ask. People love talking about their knowledge, especially if animation is something they're passionate about.
Hi, excuse me?
Tip 4. Create pressure. When we perceive a deadline or pressure to get work done, our brain releases adrenaline, which makes our body and mind more capable of staying focused for a long period of time. However, unlike school or a corporate job, we're usually our own boss when it comes to our object shows, or our friends are really lenient. So a lot of the time, there is no deadline for our animation, and no deadline means no pressure. So the obvious solution is to create our own. I like to use timers. If I'm having a really hard time buckling down and doing my work, I set up a timer on my phone for 20 minutes. An hour would be too daunting, and 5 minutes wouldn't be long enough. I give myself a goal, usually something lofty like setting up an entire scene, then the timer starts. Immediately, I'm thinking it's only 20 minutes, that's not a lot of time, so let's really try to knock out a few shots. Then it's already been 5 minutes, time goes really fast, and I start physically moving faster. Then we're already halfway through, and I only have 10 minutes left to get this setup done. Pretty soon, there's only 5 minutes, and I'm racing against the clock to get as much setup done in those last few minutes as possible. Even though it's not a real deadline, I feel totally focused and locked in. Finally, the timer is up. Sometimes I accomplish more work in 20 minutes than I usually do in an hour, so I let myself have a break. Or sometimes I might feel like an object in motion and keep going. But sometimes it's just really, really hard to keep going. So some work is better than no work at all. And this is a great way to get a lot of work done in little time. Tip 5. Be inspired and love what you do. This tip may seem like a cop-out, but it really makes a difference. Your mind remembers how tasks make you feel, and if a task constantly makes you feel like you hate your life and would rather be doing anything else, your brain will avoid it at all costs. Animation can be tedious and difficult, but there are ways to remind you of your love for it, like watching cartoons or other object shows that impress you and trying to emulate their movements and expressions. Listen to music that amps you up and makes you happy. Make sure your environment matches how you'd like to feel. When I animate, I like my room to be cozy and chill with dim yellow lighting that adds warmth. Take risks. Animation can be repetitive and monotonous, so feel free to spice it up and do something you'd never do. If you have to spend hours and hours working on a scene, it would be much nicer to come out of the scene proud of what you accomplished rather than feeling like you just escaped an Indiana Jones-sized boulder. Been there, done that. Anyway, I hope these tips helped you in any way, and if you like the video, please subscribe and feel free to watch another.
Cool.
In this video, I, an Inanimate Insanity animator, will teach you the most efficient way to animate in the Inanimate Insanity 4 style. Inanimate Insanity has its own animation style apart from BFDI. It involves smooth transitions between arms and hands, as well as arcing movements. We'll be covering all of this. For beginners, I have tutorials linked in the description on the basics of Adobe Animate and how to animate like BFDI. If you already know Adobe Animate, then feel free to just follow along with this. Part 1. Setup. For Inanimate Insanity characters, the layer setup for their idle poses is structured with everything on its own layer. But unlike BFDI, each eyebrow is also on its own layer. The arms and hands are in one symbol, but inside the symbol they're on separate layers. The arms are not fills, but are custom lines, which allow them to be moved around much easier than the default BFDI limbs. Now, this is a new step for me, but I've begun selecting the mouth asset and converting it into its own new symbol and placing an audio file inside of it. This allows you to lip sync your character at any point during animation. Before, I would just create a bunch of keyframes on top of the animation, but this meant I would have to remove all lip sync to revise any movements. That's why I prefer having the mouth in its own symbol. Many Inanimate Insanity animators also choose to animate their characters in torsos. This means the entire body, including the face and arms, is selected and nested into its own symbol, while the legs stay on the outside. This results in the smoothest animation you can do by combining horizontal and vertical movements, kind of like when animating a bouncing ball, like I talk about in my Adobe Animate tutorial. However, I'm not teaching you how to animate the smoothest way, I'm teaching you how to animate efficiently. What I'll show you is very close to this style without all the added complication. Once your character idle is set up, we can move on to Part 2, Poses. You can animate in whatever order you'd like, but I prefer to map out our key poses. Key poses are the most important frames in a sequence and define the core of the action. For this animation, I'll be using Teddy Bear.
Trauma should not be a competition. But if it was, we'd win.
She's irritated during this line, so the poses should be exaggerated to show the true extent of her emotion. The most important rule of posing is one I learned from Joseph Pack, the director of BFDIA and a fellow animator. The goal is to avoid parallels. This is when the character's arms are the same arm and going in the same direction. This is unnatural. Just moving one arm down a bit and rotating it makes the pose more dynamic. This also works with legs, slightly skewing one more than the other, or eyebrows having one higher than the other. Additionally, because the eyebrows are separated, it's easy to accidentally make your character cross-eyed or wall-eyed. When a character looks left or right, their eyes shouldn't be identical under the eyebrow. For example, if a character is looking right, then their left eye is actually further right under the eyebrow, and vice versa. As well, when a character looks forward, their eyes are actually closer to each other than directly under the middle of the eyebrow. Putting them under the middle actually makes them look cross-eyed. You can see this more clearly when people animate algebraians. Notice how when 2 looks forward, their pupils are not in the middle of their eyes, but are closer to the center. It's important to note this as it keeps your characters looking alive and real. For these poses, I try to think about what I would be doing in this situation, but also how I imagine other cartoons would approach it. Going for a natural look is good, but when you're working with cartoon characters, why not go all out? That's what the medium is for, after all. After you're done with your key poses, we can move on to Part 3, In-Betweens. As you know, in-betweens create the in-between frames of your movement and can be adjusted by using eases. For Inanimate Insanity, most of my basic movements are done with quads and cubics since they're less dramatic eases and are more natural. However, when a character shows a lot of emotion like Teddy is doing, I'll use quart and quint eases since they start very slow and then accelerate massively. This creates that sharp movement that emphasizes anger and irritability. When I animate for BFDI, I use a lot of bounce backs, which is when a character bounces back towards the direction direction they just moved from. However, an Anime Insanity animation, as we've talked about, is more natural and smooth. So for basic movements, I use follow-throughs, where a character continues moving in the same direction as when they started. However, when a character is moving quickly and sharply, it's smarter to use bounce backs because it shows how impactful their movement was. When we do have follow-throughs, this is your chance to make them very smooth by creating an arc. Like I talked about before, you may be familiar with arcs if you've seen someone animating a bouncing ball. Arcs are a circular movement and look smooth because they remove sharp impacts. Therefore, to create an arc without needing to nest the torso, create 2 sets of new keyframes on either side of the original keyframes. Then select the entire torso and move it downward on both sets of new keyframes. This will artificially create the arc and save time, since you don't have to go back and forth between symbols. Once you've finished creating in-betweens, you can move on to part 4. Transitions. Here, I've identified a point in my animation where the arms cut dramatically from one to another. We need to bridge this gap by creating transitions between the arms. To do this, select the first arm and right-click, and then click Duplicate Symbol. This will create a new version of the arm that you can edit without changing other iterations of the arm. Next, I'm going to go into the symbol for the arm we want to transition to and copy and paste it into our duplicated arm file as a guide. This way, we can see exactly what we're transitioning to without having to go back and forth between symbols. When you gain more experience, you won't have to do this step anymore. Next, I put a set of keyframes right before and click Onion Skin. That way, I can adjust the arm to be as close to the next arm as possible, but not the exact same. Because we're easing into this movement, there still needs to be a difference between the 2 keyframes. Then, because the line is not a symbol, we're going to create a shape tween instead of a classic tween. This tween acts the same as a classic tween, but is for fills and lines. We'll add an ease in and then remove the arm that we copy and pasted in. Next, we'll exit the symbol and see how this animation looks. It still looks a little choppy, so now we need to edit the new arm as well. However, sometimes I can get away with not creating this internal transition by just using one keyframe. I place the keyframe 2 frames after this center set, and then I go back to the center set of keyframes and move the arm and squish it a little. Then I go to the second keyframe where the arm is back to its normal size and slightly rotate it and move it closer to that original keyframe. This can take some time as you adjust the arm, but it's still a time saver. And voila, we didn't have to duplicate a symbol or create a shape tween, and it still looks good. Then you can go through all your movements and create any modification where you see fit. Once you're done with that, we can move on to part 5. Lip syncing. Personally, I think lip syncing is the easiest but most important part of animation. Every mouth does something different, so I'm gonna let my past self explain. Open mouths create sounds like ah, and eh, while closed mouths create M, B, and P sounds. The closed teeth mouth is responsible for sounds like T, S, L, TH, CH, C, and K, and the O mouth is responsible for O's and O's. The F mouth is only really responsible for F sounds. Wow, that clip was old and poorly edited. Anyway, the cool thing about II is that they have so many mouths to choose from to help perfectly display whatever emotion the character is having. They all have the same basic parts, the M, the O, the teeth, and the F mouths, but they portray a different feeling, and that's really cool. So I'll go through and lip sync this. I go through each keyframe and I hear exactly how the audio sounds, and then I match that to a mouth. It's important to be precise about this because bad lip sync can look even worse than no lip sync. And once you're done with that, boom, your animation is complete, and it looks like this.
Drama should not be a competition, but if it was, we'd win.
I can't leave the FLA in the description because the Inanimate Insanity assets aren't public, so I hope this tutorial speaks for itself. Thank you so much for watching, and hit
Wow, now I can learn how to do it better. Well, we can do something else if you want.
Hey, you can't just mute me like that.
What?
You just muted me.
Oh, man. Well, thank you for cheering me up. Really?
You think he's ever coming back?
Yeah, Pixar, thank you for cheering me up.
You're welcome.
We need Willow back.
And this is how to summon him. Whenever he doesn't like the song, but Like this is how to summon him.
Oh.
I know in a few seconds will come.
Not sure.
Bringing the check of the postal order, letters with the bitch, letters with the book, the shop with the corner of the girl next door. It's the night mail crossing the border, bringing the check.
Willow, come back already.
I won't do that to my stream though.
Wait, how long have you been using like Adobe for?
Probably like a few hours.
Animating takes a.
You can.
Taking the time to save atoms is.
There are other different ways to animate Adobe.
But I don't think my papa wants that app. He thinks it's a bad idea. He gets grumpy sometimes. There's one problem though.
You know, there's. Have you ever wanted to make an object show?
Yeah.
Have you? Have you wanted to make an object show that looks like this?
Sailing, jumping off the rail. Hey, what are you doing on my boat?
Or like this?
You. Good thing Beach Ball isn't here. He'd break all the steps.
Well then.
Hey viewers, want to know how to make an object show? Then follow this 16-step guide by Nicholas the Animator.
Well, you guys are in luck because today I'm going to show you guys how to make an object show. My way. I'm going to be using Object Island as an example, so I guess an alternate title could be how I made Object Island. So the first step is to come up with the show. So do you guys want to make it competition-based, non-competition-based, like one? What I did with Object Island is make it competition-based, but you guys can do whatever you want.
What would your show want to be about? Like, would it be competition, like BFDI, or just like one?
Just like one.
Your next step is to create a setting for your show. Where do you want it to be? Do you want it to be in the grasslands like BFDI? Do you want it to be in an island like Object Island? Do you want it to be in the city? Do you want it to be in an unknown place, a dark place? Wherever you want. After that, you want to create a name for your object show. Just make sure it's not the same name as any other popular object shows.
Go ahead.
Where would you want the background to be?
In Texas.
All right, and what about an object show name?
I think, let me think. How about the object show Big Adventures?
All right, that's a good title.
The next step is coming up with a cast size. So how big do you want your show to be? Do you want it to have 10 contestants, 14 contestants, 20 contestants like BFDI, 64 contestants? I think that's too much. I wouldn't recommend doing that much because you wouldn't even be able to finish the show anyways. What I did with Object Island is have 10 contestants only. So the cast can be small, not too big, not too small. You guys can have like as many as you want. But what I recommend is at least from 10 to 20 contestants.
I think we'll have like 7 contestants.
So 7 contestants for the object show. For what was the title again?
Big Adventures.
The object show, Big Adventures.
And yeah, wait. Oh, one more thing. And I will be the host.
All right. So So you said object show. What again?
Big Adventures.
So it'll be OSBA. That's short.
Yeah.
So the next step is creating your characters. What I did was I looked around my house and saw random objects and I'm like, ooh, that can be in my show. I feel like that's what most OSC YouTubers do as well, but you guys can do it however you want.
So just in case, no, I don't want to open that. I don't want to open that. I try to open Paint. No. All right. So we should make the logo.
Sure.
All right. So what color should be the logo?
I think it should be blue.
All right. What should be the
Tile?
yeah, like the background. Like what does Texas look like?
How about yellow?
All right, for the ground, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me just make it a bit like sand first. This looks like sand. Just helping my friend out to make a new object show. And the sky should be blue, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but that means it looks like the beach, though.
Dang it. Me.
Wait, shouldn't we add cactuses since... Doesn't Texas have cactuses?
Yeah.
Alright, to draw a cactus.
Wow, we're both getting along great.
I know. I know we just met, but...
But we'll work on it.
Now let's color that.
Like the desert.
Like, will this be in the middle of nowhere, though?
Yeah. I mean, yes.
How many cactuses do you want there to be?
Let's say just 2.
Let's fix this. Alright. That's done. Now for the sky. Now we need to add some clouds to make it look like Texas.
Exactly.
Alright. And how should the title look like?
Like, you know what? Not yellow. How about like not sure. I'll let you pick.
Let's go with purple so they could see it. Oh yeah, I know a faster way.
I'm loving this.
How should the text size be?
I don't know.
Let's go with 30. Now, obviously, we should... Oh. Well, do you need to know what OSB8 means?
Yes.
So let's just fix this. All right. Now we need to have a mini background. So in those, so like,
Agree.
so how is this?
It looks awesome.
Okay, let's just fix this. All right, time for the next part.
The next step is creating personalities for your characters. So basically, do you want there to be like a mean character, or do you want there to be a shy character or a nice character? Do whatever you want. What I did with Object Island was kind of split it up. Rubik's Cube and Trash Bin are like the mean characters in the show. People like $20 Bill and Gold Medal are very chill characters. Nintendo Switch is very energetic. Key is kind of bossy. Tire just sits there. And Plug and Basketball Hoop are kind of like the shy characters in the show. And Sword is like also like a chill character, so yeah. But yeah, choose your own unique personality for each of your characters.
We need some personalities though. So 7 contestants, and now you need to look around and see what could fit for Texas. Like,
Okay, I'm looking around. What about chocolate milk?
All right. Let's try it. Should chocolate milk have? What gender is chocolate milk?
Male.
All right. How many should they have limbs? Like, what kind of limbs do they kind of need?
Not sure.
Some objects have no arms, like golf ball,
Oh,
and some object has no legs, like in animated battle.
oh. So I think chocolate milk has no legs.
All right. Let's fix the sky again. Let's fill this with chocolate milk. No, that's too big. All right, that's done. And what else?
He needs a straw.
Of course. Sometimes you need a straw to drink.
Sure thing.
All right. What is the other object should be?
Oh, I found one.
What is it?
Pink hat.
All right. Hopefully that should be easy.
Don't mean to pressure you.
No, that's fine.
Phew.
What gender is Pink Hat?
Girl.
Should they have all limbs?
Yep.
I could remake these and flip a clip though. This is only like Microsoft Paint.
Oh,
All
I
right.
have it. Yeah.
All right. So who else? What else?
Hmm. Maybe a lizard stuffed toy, like a gecko.
Now for this, I don't know what I should do, but I feel like some shows like to have some PNGs as their characters.
I didn't even notice.
You know how okay, for like example for Animatic Battle.
Hmm.
Lemonade
Nope.
with hotels and vacation.
Nuh-uh.
I hate ads. They're so annoying.
So much you're upset over rather than actually learn. It is? I should.
Oh, really? You know, we aren't so different, you and I.
Okay, that's my fault.
So, what have you been up to?
Oh, just enjoying the world, I guess.
This example.
This is terrible.
Whoa.
So that is the example that some shows actually do use images as their cast. Now I'm kind of feeling the same thing for this.
Oh, my bad.
I don't feel like really drawing a lizard.
Yeah, let's not do that. So I don't make it harder for you.
Let's add it like on top of here.
Agree.
All right. What else should there be the next object for OSBA?
I ran out of ideas.
Well, look around your house.
Oh yeah. What about a green pen?
All right. All right. Let's take an example for. All right, a green pen. So let's draw. So, wait, actually, my legal name is Ben.
Okay.
You don't know the reference?
A little bit.
What's the gender of green pen?
Male.
How many limbs? How should they have? Legs or arms, or should they have both?
Legs. I'm so happy.
Getting to make a new show.
Yep.
All right. Let's now. What else? What else do you think?
I think it looks brilliant.
What else? You said we currently have 4 objects. Now we need 3 more.
Okay. Okay, I'm looking around. Okay. Grape juice. Grape juice.
All right, grape juice. So I'm gonna make it like basically from the food battle, like yo-yo-os. Well, basically, I'm gonna replace it with. I'll show you. All right, I want to see if I can make the text small, like actually really, really, really small. Oh no, I can't. Yeah, I can't. But what's the gender of the yo-yo? You said what was the object again?
Grape juice?
What's the gender of grape juice?
Girl.
All right, girl. What limbs do they have?
All 4.
All right. Wait, Willow, did you mean to end the stream or something?
Oh.
Or did he just randomly just forgot about
Disappeared?
us?
Yeah, he forgot. Classic him. Sorry, I say that one.
I am so damn stupid. I was flipping doing something. I like turned off my phone because I was like doing something. I went to go. Oh my god. I forgot I was streaming.
Oh yeah, I'm just hoping Olivia will make a new object show.
Okay.
Ow, my ears. Ow.
Turn off the music, turn off the music.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, wait. Hey Willow, you think you can help us make some of the assets for the new show that I'm helping Olivia making?
Oh sure, I can.
Well, we're basically starting with these 4. This one is chocolate milk, pink hat, green pen, and then
grape juice.
Grape juice. And this is a toy lizard.
Go ahead.
We just need 2 more. What is your next idea, Olivia?
Oh, thanks for asking. Let me cowboy hat.
Gender?
Male.
All right. How many limbs?
With arms.
Let's have a little star so it could be like I know a sheriff has. Yeah, let's just have a star. What were you doing while we were just doing Willow? What were you doing while you were not even here?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to go do the dishwasher because I forgot to put the dishes away, and then when I finished I wanted to watch some TV and then
you saw our own live stream and then you remembered.
Oh crap,
Hey, don't say that. That's mean. Say good words instead.
All right, let's just move him down. Let's just make him like he's floating, like a floating cowboy hat.
Like a cloud?
Yeah. All right, last one.
Willow, please.
Willow, I think we should let Willow do the last one.
Guys, I have 52 subscribers. That's good for me.
Willow, what should be the last object for OSBA? Object Show Battle Adventure. This is basically taken in Texas.
I don't know if anyone has done it yet, but I'm gonna say we can add a Rubik's cube with armless Rubik's cube.
Well, someone has already made a Rubik's Cube character, but not with anyone with all limbs. Nice charger you got, Olivia.
Nice. I was thinking about plug.
I like that picture.
Alright. Let's get a Rubik's Cube, the base square first.
Shirley just said made a post said hi babies. Oh my god.
Did they include me as a mention?
I have no idea.
My ears.
Can you turn off the music because it hurts your ears?
Sorry.
Oh, thank you. My ears are very sensitive. So, what's your all's favorite
It's just
well, what's funny?
Shirley's oh my god. Why would you picture that?
What's your all's favorite
Oh
food?
my god, Shirley's ridiculous.
Oh, what's your all's favorite food to eat? Like for dinner?
Chicken. Is that a green lid pen?
I had to think of something.
Yes.
I never made my own object shop before.
I gave her tutorials how to do it, how to make a show. All right, and we're done with the cast.
It
Good
kind of
job.
looks like a cactus in a pot.
Well, good job, everyone.
So basically, wait, what is the lizard's gender?
What gender?
The toy lizard one?
Okay, so chocolate milk is a boy and pink cat is a girl.
Green pen is a male. Grape juice is a girl. Rubik's Cube is a boy. Cowboy hat is a boy. And this one is
lizard?
the lizard.
Male.
Male. So yeah, the cast is done for OSBA. Let me see if anyone has actually used the title. Nope, no one has took it.
Yeah.
I just want to watch this.
Okay,
real
look, I have a
quick.
huge problem.
Baby, I know you're bald, but we talked about it. You can get the hair implant.
I don't want the hair implant. That's not the problem.
Well, what other problems do you have other than being bald, Marvin?
Marvin.
That's your name now.
Oh, we couldn't think of a better name than Marvin?
Just go with it.
Okay, look. A kid showed up at my door. Wee! I'm having so much fun! Wee! W-E-Wee.
W-E-Wee, yeah.
Hey, I don't want anybody to get confused what we're talking about.
Yeah. Hey, Junior, it's kind of hot in here. Can you turn on the fan?
Why don't you do it?
Me? M-E, me.
Yeah, you. Go flip the light switch.
No.
Light flick machine.
Light flick machine, yeah.
Yeah. God, they own so many words.
I know.
What's wrong, Jeffy? So, Jeffy, the we and you should all go.
Whoa.
I know, I put an and between
Oh,
it.
my grandma's gonna kill me.
It's a GameCube.
You are walking on hot water there, mister.
Game.
My grandma.
Anyways, hold on, let me remove this. I think I'm gonna end the stream.
Okay.
Okay. My Grammy hates SML.
I'm all gonna sleep because I'm gonna make my own stream yard.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna put the StreamYard link here. If you don't wanna go in here, yeah, I will just well, just wait. I'll put this. I'll put the link here.
Oh, Willigan, there's G-Lot.
Oh my god, game over.
I put the link.
Anyways, you still make the outlet for Olivia's new show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll
Mention
mention
me in the
it.
post of that picture, and I can.
Link, everyone. If you don't want to go to the StreamYard link, you can just
What?
You just join the StreamYard link. It's in the private chat.
Whoa, guys. Whoa. It's stressing me out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just
Will you help me, Willow?
Just go to the private
What?
chat. And just go.
Will you help me with my new show?
StreamYard link.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Go to the StreamYard link, everyone. Yeah, so and it's here in the private chat. Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry.
G-Lot just shared a link about something.
Pixel, can you mention me in the post with that picture so that wait, hold on, let me change your name back.
Good job, everyone. Oh, never mind. He didn't share a link. Whoops, my mistake.
Okay, I have the picture. I think I have like some idea of what I'm working with. There's like 6 contestants.
It will be absolutely insane.
I see a gecko or a lizard.
That's a goanna. Good job on your sheets, everyone. Good job. Sometimes I can get frustrated when mean people are pushing my buttons. That's why I go, ugh. Sometimes I get mad.
Hold on a second, Pixel. Pixel.
What?
So is there like 6 contestants? Cause I see like
There's 7 contestants.
what is this?
This is basically taken in Texas right here. So Cowboys male. This one's 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 a female, and this is a female. Hello, Willow, you still there?
Yeah. Wait, what is is the seventh one the gecko thing?
Yeah, it's like a plush toy.
Well, I think Olivia said what it was.
A goanna.
Or
Yeah, it was
gecko.
a goanna. I said it wrong.
Oh yeah, before like we need an intro. Like, how should the intro be?
Yeah.
I think I know what it should be.
Tell me so I can look it up on YouTube.
I like working together as a team.
It was that a yo-yo juice box?
Yeah, it's a yo-yo juice box.
Okay.
And this is a Rubik's Cube.
I think I can like make the actual episodes. I can like it's I feel like I can like make it somewhat like Inanimate Insanity Invitational, like the contestants vote on who they vote out, not the viewers.
Mm-hmm. I want to voice act.
Yeah, wait, usually do for an audition for OSBA.
Got it.
So we obviously need 2 females, and the gecko should just be AI generated voice, like Google Translate.
The Google Translate voice.
Like this should be the voice.
Hi, my name is a lizard.
Oh my god. That's actually a good idea.
Agree.
So we obviously like two male voice actors and 2 girl voice actors. I know Olivia's gonna voice act in one.
Yep.
Which one is?
Which one I'm gonna voice act?
Yes.
Chocolate milk.
He's a male.
Dang it.
You said these 2 are girls. The pink
Oh.
hat and the yo-yo drink.
I think I'll voice the YOLO juice.
Alright, just to write that.
I think I should voice the green pen and and Rubik's cube.
I guess I could voice act the chocolate milk. But there's gonna voice
And the cowboy.
Wait, we need to do it for one per person, because what if people want to audition?
Yeah, we don't like when people are forcing us.
And like I don't want Green Pen's voice to sound exactly like Rubik's cubes, like it's like SOS, like they use the same repetitive voice. Okay, me. So I'm gonna like make him sound somewhat like Golf Ball, but not really.
You said how the intro. We still need an intro example.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll like make a credits clip as well, because there's like 3 of us all together working on this.
Yeah. I like working together, you guys. Thank you for having me here. Thank you really much.
You're welcome. Let's see. It needs to be short.
It's about time I made Marvel Rivals the most hero
What if we try to do something like Thanos?
pack shooter ever, but first some hot redhead is trying to blast my ass through no hole.
Like what?
Like the
6 contestants, 1 sister. This is the historical and nice object. You again.
Love it.
Yeah, what if we did something like that?
Yep.
I think, but I also want to like keep it like somewhat original.
It's been a while since they posted.
Posting can take a long time.
If that won't work, then let's see.
Oh yeah, I forgot this.
Now, what if we did something like this?
Sounds good.
But wait, we need a host. We need a host, Olivia.
Yep.
Welcome
should the-
to
What?
What should the new
welcome
host be?
to the Object Show Battle Adventure.
I think I'll let you guys pick.
Alright. So what should be the host object, Willow?
I don't know. Let me see.
This is basically taken in Texas.
Ow. I think the new host should be a dog.
So like something like this. No. Wait, should it be like a skateboard dog?
Yep.
I think I know exactly where to find a dog as that. It's like it's somewhat like a David, but it's a dog.
Yeah, I know. It's like from Battle for Nightmare Moon.
I'm also glad you guys joined me for being here.
Yes. I really want to do something like this.
I think I have option. Kind of sad. I don't. Why don't I have option? I'm speaking.
Hold on, Willow.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Willow. I feel like we should. I feel like if I got better at animating at Adobe, I should do something like this.
I like the
I
animation.
think so.
Yeah, basically from hold on.
I like the
I
animation.
think so.
From the from this one. Also, an extended version of this. I don't really. Yeah, BFM by Hydra Crystal.
I remade every single API online, so we to one online. And
But I also want like there's like gonna be a debut in the show, so it's gonna be like the current competing contestants can choose which one to can join.
So like.
Mushrooms are dead. You think how so I just let Majal inside. So is why I help and train other BFDI characters. So Hammer would have a book called Place for Nature's Madness, where he teaches how to avoid ours. Like what?
Oh, ow, my ears.
Hey, maybe mute your mic. Willow, can you mute his mic? Willow, can you mute the... Okay. Let's dispose this folder. I need the asset. Something like this, though?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cute.
I'm like thinking it makes a Minecraft dog sound, and then subtitles like appear on top of it, like
what if we
indicating of what it's saying.
What if we mean like you know one of those like mini shows that Jack Jellyfy does?
Yes.
For example, like the battle for battle for mini David Island. Well, what if we did something like that?
Yeah.
So what are you imposing?
I'm saying like we make a quick mini series, like a 7 episode, like to win a mini Texas Island.
Season 17.
Nope.
Oh, go ahead.
Jack Jellyfy.
Like most.
Like this.
Okay.
What?
Like like OSBA Mini.
Well, I always
Oh my god, you're cuckoo crazy.
wanted to voice a dog character.
Like, look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 8 contestants. Like, we should do one of these.
Hate part-time.
I just have a lot of.
Yeah, something like that.
That was
Hello?
so cool. Sorry, I was muted because I was watching my own videos.
You think you can make the assets though?
Yeah, I know I can.
Alright, just letting you know. Rubik's Cube. Yo-Yo Drink that almost kind of looks like Valerie. Green Pen. Pink Hats. Chocolate Milk.
Cowboy hat.
And the Toy Gecko. I know what we have to do again. You remember how last time, before we end the stream, we always had like a countdown before the tower collapsed?
We have to do that.
Yeah, we're doing that again. Remember last time?
Yeah, but we hit the 2-hour mark.
Let's
glad
end it
y'all-
like at
Like
continue.
me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to have some fun with my with friends.
When will the stream end then?
Whoa. Be patient, please. We can't rush people.
Alright, Pixel, you have 3 minutes.
To get to the crumbling tower?
Thank you all for caring about me.
Yep.
I'm gonna give you a hug, Willow.
A. A is for apple, apple. B is for bull.
B
All right.
is for
Okay. Here we go. It's time for the crumbling tower of pizza.
Pixel, you have to lock in.
People, I have to lock the fuck in.
Good luck out
It's
there.
pizza time, baby. Five minutes before the tower collapse.
Dang, you're sick at this game.
Hold on, I don't know if it's me. I do need to adjust it.
You have 1 minute.
You got this, Pixel Heart.
I gotta get out of the tower as fast as possible.
Oh. Who created Pizza Tower?
$30, $29, $28, $27, $26, $25.
There's no way you can get out of the tower in that time. You gotta give it 3 minutes at least. Before we hit the 7 minute, like at 2:07.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, to the 1. -1.
I can still escape the tower. Great, I have to go golfing.
Who is the creator of Pizza Tower?
I pick so you only have 1 minute to lock in.
I can beat this in time.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in the loser that is in you.
"30 seconds, no pressure."
I can make it.
And nah, you did it exactly.
Good job.
You escaped as soon as you ran out of time.
Good job, Pixel Heart. Bravo.
Thank you. Well, it's time to say goodbye, chat.
Well,
And
Yeah,
guys, join
goodbye
my
to
StreamYard.
hang on.
How about just join my StreamYard?
We can't. We have to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you for everyone for joining Will in the stream.
And everyone, everyone
Stay
in the
tuned.
StreamYard, go on my StreamYard. I have the link.
Can't.
So
We can't.
go to my just go to my StreamYard.
But we have to go to sleep. Okay, but we have to go to sleep.
Okay.
Anyways, thank you for coming to Will Games stream. Stay tuned, y'all.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, guys. Bye, everyone. Don't.
Bye, everyone.
I'll still mention you, Will, so you can make the assets.
Okay. Alright, goodbye, goobers.